What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I've been lost for a while, but currently available. I'm available. Okay, nitakuwa available. Let me not promise that much, but I know on my side I'm available. It's just because niko na so many stuff, handling so many stuff, and I wanted to be ready and completely ready because I'm usually the type of a person who is not always comfortable coming online and doing content without, when my life is not rotating, accurately. But here I am. I have a very messy table. I had a client. Of course, you guys, as you know, I'm a makeup artist. Probably you're asking why I'm not doing makeup. Of course, I wanted to be ready for this content, makeup content, as I do stories 1, 2, 3 here and there. But here I am. There was a person asking me about how is life. How is life? I'm afraid to come back home. How is life here in Kenya? Oh my God. And I thought, why not say how life is around this place? But anyway, guys, it's all depend with how umejipanga, because if you really didn't plan, you did not plan from the word go, unfortunately, what I'm going to tell you, these are gonna be completely messed up. They are gonna be completely messed up. Alright? But guys, before this, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe and make sure you comment and like this video so that nikuwe nikiwadokezea video mpya mingi, that is. Yes, life here in Kenya is good, but it's all depend with how much umejipanga, because if haujajipanga, I don't see how easy it's gonna be on your side, because when Mimi, for example, I'm gonna give an example with myself. When I went to Gulf, I had planned Italy after 3 years, maybe 3 months, and that was my plan as I had planned. So it's good when you're starting something, unakuwa na plan. It's not like I'm going to do this and that, because it is maybe sometimes unaweza kosa kujirimit. For example, I said I'm going to stay 3 years, 3 months. Maybe I wasn't limiting myself. I was just, putting a plan on how long am I going to stay. I was putting duration, in my plan, duration, itakaa for how long. This is necessary sometimes. If you plan something, you must put like time. Time is very important. Maybe you are going to pass that, you will pass that, but at least to rieka time. Yeah, that is very important when you're planning, because as you're planning your thing, you will see from here how much have I achieved. So some of us did this, they went and they did not have a plan. They just said, I'm going to stay here for maybe 3 years, or after that, even after planning, unaweza sema I want to save this amount. I was try in inclusive of your plan, try as much as you can to fulfill some of the details that you have included in your plan. Like umesema utasave nini, in that saving, save something. Usiruke and say, this one I'm not going to do. I'm going to start this time. I'm going to start this time. I'm going to start this time. No, don't say that. Even if you're going to save 500, even if you're going to save 1,000, as long as you have saved. Why? Because this one will enable your time ile itafika, unaweza, you will be able to go back home. And yeah, that's it. You will be able to go back home, and at least you don't know what will happen as time moves. Things can be worse, things can be better. For example, currently, right now, as we are talking, saizi Gafa Kukariki, it is worst. It is worse than it was. Kwa nini? Because economy still in a change. Economy changes every day. So economy can totally affect the duration that you're going to stay there. Because economy ikikuwa mbaya, then what will happen? Your duration will be prolonged. Yeah? Actually, you will stay for a longer period than you wanted to. So in terms of kukaa, it's all depend na plan. So coming back home, sometimes situationship, because I say situationship, wherever you are, even where you are there, I call them situationship because they have a lot of, problems to solve. When you are there, and you want to come back, just come. Now here you're going to be mentally ready to come back. I tell you, there's no time you are always ready kurudi nyumbani and to face the situations. There's no time. Yes, you'll be ready. Sometimes we plan na tunasema nikikam na rent na ekabis na alafu that I'll get this. Sometimes I'll get married, I'll do this. But unfortunately, everything goes as, unplanned. Yani inaenda tu murama inaenda, everything goes unplanned, because what I'm going to tell you, things in reality, they are totally different with how you plan. Things in reality, when things are actively happening, they're totally different. For example, I'm going to talk about business. You say, I want to do a makeup business. For example, for me, I have a makeup business. But things in reality, they may totally go different. I tell you, you need strength from above. You need totally strength from above. But never worry. Sometimes I say, this is life. You are facing life. You are continuing to face the life daily. You have new problem to solve every day. There will be no single day that you'll be able to sleep without trying to solve a certain problem, right? So it's a matter of trying to start. Because why? For example, Merudi Kenya, you will come back home. How come it's panga? What else will happen? You will start thinking, going back. I don't have a problem with that. I've ever done that. Because me, I started working at age 19, and I didn't know that I will go back there. I didn't know that I would even try to go back there. But unfortunately, I found myself going back because of the problem that I started facing, especially finances, financial problem. And since I was still a young lady, I just decided to go back there. If you're afraid to come back home, the only reason why you are afraid is because you don't know how you will start. Probably you don't have money. Probably you have money. The only reason that you're not coming back is because now it's like beginning new life. The same way you went to Gav, even though ulianza life mpya. You were afraid to go Gav because you were afraid to face that new life. As the days moved on, you start, adapting. You start adapting the environment, the people, the society, the culture, and everything. You start adapting it. The same way when you come back home, you have to be ready. You always have to be ready. Every time you plan a thing, you always have to be ready. And that's how you find out solving each problem at a time. That's what I say. That's how you find yourself solving each problem at a time. Because if you are able if you're not able to solve even a single problem, the problem will pile up. The problems will pile up, and then suddenly you will find yourself like you're almost blowing up. Why? Because you're full of problem. You don't know if you're gonna solve this one or you're gonna solve this one. So from the word go, you must have an idea of this where I'm heading to. Now the things don't suddenly change. Yani, if you are starting something today, tomorrow it will change. The same way you went to Middle East, the same way it will happen in real life when you come back home. Yani, you went there and probably stayed for 2 years, 3 years, some stayed even 10 years. That's the same way things gonna happen when you come back home. Because think of like a toddler. A toddler will not wake up today, tomorrow he's eating or she's eating, walking, running, and it's each step at a time. So if you are afraid to come back home, lastly you have to make that decision of I will come back home, whether you like it or not. Because there will the things will not be easier just because you have enough money. Because even if kama uko na hizo pesa, even if kama uko na hizo pesa enough za kuja kufanya whatever you want to do, you're starting a new business. So a new business a new business will slaughter you. You must be ready. It's a new thing. It's a new thing, and I don't know how to do it. Okay, eventually you have to admit that this you can never have everything. On my side, that's what I always say. You can never have everything at first. It's a matter of waiting something to grow so that you can harvest it. You can plant today and tomorrow you want to harvest. That will never happen in this life. Yeah, so if kama uko afraid kurudi nyumbani, I beg you, and especially if you are suffering and you feel like the situations are getting so tough that you cannot stay there. I'll talk of some friends, they are sick because they have worked and worked and worked. You know, when it's come to health, them facilitating anything to do with health, you know, taking care of people and especially workers there. This one, they don't really care a lot. The only medicine you're going to be given is Panadol. So you will find that maybe you may have some types of complication. Why continue staying? I mean, why continue staying? You will have to come back home. I tell you, you will have to come back home. You have to come back home because you cannot work when you are weak. You cannot work when you are weak. And then when I'm delivering this message, any person can hear it, any person can consume it, but not all people will benefit from it. The same way happened to life. Any person will go to Middle East and will come back, but not all who will make a progress in life. Not all. There are people who are meant that their entire life they will keep on going there and coming back, going there and never make a progress. That's what you should know. If you are one of them, then know how you can rescue yourself from certain problems like those ones. There are people who are meant that when they do something, it's with progress. That means they have put in the effort to work on that thing. Then me, how do I even live my life? I live my life like, it's like I only have today. I don't have tomorrow. Because I don't know what will happen tomorrow. When I live today, I have certain things to fulfill for the day. So I'll make sure that whatever I want to fulfill for that day, I will fulfill. Even if it's breathing, it's okay. Even if it's staying away from trouble, it's okay. but at the end of it all, have fulfilled a certain positive thing. Okay, because if you are a negative person, that means you're going to be finding yourself in a lot of trouble. That's it. And that's how we are living life. It's not a magic. It's not like we are here and you see us on social media, being happy and all that. No, it doesn't happen like that. We are solving problems. We are every day tackling a certain problem, and that's why you don't really want to live other person's life. I don't want to live other person's life. I don't know what they are solving. I just admire maybe what they have, or how they are living their life, but I want to try my best and solve whatever I have on the table. I haven't finished yet with my table. How will I be able to finish with your table then? And that's it. So I think that's all I can say, because I can say that life is so perfect around here. It all depends with how much you are ready to tackle it mentally, physically, spiritually, and all that economically. Yeah, economically, that's means financially. That's it. So, guys, eventually I am ready. As you can see, I am ready, and I will be delivering content after content, and I promise you that I won't disappoint. So that's it for today. Make sure you're tuned in for the next video. So it should be best if you meet in the other video. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Thank you.